Finally out. Well, actually I got out the other day for an hour, that was all. I was on rough ploughed, so it wasn't very good on the old knee, so I say only give it an hour with the apex. What I did notice, it was very chatty, but I looked round. I've been on this land before. Now whether it's always been there I don't know, but I seen a mobile phone tower, or for our American friends a cell tower, and so it could have been I had to knock it right down. I tried everything else, load the sensitivity, tried the different channels, and nothing worked. So I went from multi into 20 kilohertz, it was still chatty, went into 15 kilohertz and it quieted it down, but I hope it's not going to be like that all the time, because why have a multi-frequency machine if you can't use it if there's any EMI about? So anyway, I'm on a quiet field today, more ways than one. Quiet because there's no EMI, and quiet because I found bugger all in here and enough, but it's just testing it out properly. I'll do a few little tests as we go along. I'm going to be in, I won't turn it on now while I'm chatting, but I always go in relic mode with even with the 400 when in relic mode, and I'll be sensitivity 1 from the top. I'll ground balance it, and basically that's it. There's not a lot more to say, but I'll just give it a good run. I seen Aaron on South Coast Detecting do a reactivity test and all that. I mean, you know, I think you was swinging that bloody machine a bit too fast. I mean, who swings a machine like that, Aaron? Come on. Well, I don't anyway. But I know you're just testing the processor and all that. But you've got to go to what the machine is. You know, you don't get in a 1200 engine car and drive it like a Ferrari, you know. So you've got to give it a chance, and that's what I'm going to do. You all know I never advertise on my channel, so whatever I say about this will be the truth, simple as that. You know, what you see is what you get, you know that with me. Right, so anyway, I'll shut up and I'll get on with it. I'm going to run for about 5 minutes, and then I'll do a bit of, might do a bit of testing on, like Aaron done on the reactivity, but just a bit slower and not with a bottle top. I'm going to use an old coin that most of the time we find old coins, especially in fields. More bottle tops on beaches, of course, but, and I brought a bit of coke with me. No, not that bloody up your nose coke. A bit of cold coke. So we'll see how we get on with that. And well, that's it. Right, so I'm going to turn it off and I'm going to get started. So I'll catch you in a bit. Right, first signal there I've got a 60, it's 63, 65. It's not a very clear signal, so I'll go for lead. Just pinpoint it. Move round. Right. By the way, I've got to mention, I've got an iron volume on, iron audio on, right, as well. So it's giving it pretty deep. But we all know that doesn't really matter. Depends on the size of whatever we're trying to dig up. Hang on, let's shine alter this camera a bit. Oh, yeah. See if we can. I'm not going to be doing this all the time, you know. Right, let's have a look. I've gone down about 4 inches, it'll be deeper now. Yeah, it's jumping about in the 60s, so I don't think it's going to be anything nice, but you never know. Now, I'm getting the eye numbers now. Let's try this side. You can hear the difference. Actually, it's jumping from 50s now into 80s. Right. Let's try my magic wand. See if there's anything here. Right. There we go. Turn it on. Yeah. Down the hole there. Right, I think it should be out a chink. Yeah, it's out the hole. So, it's a bit crappy sounding now. Listen. I'm sticking with lead. Right, let's see. Get you. Well, that's bloody good. Ah, it could be a buton, I think. Yeah, I'll go for the button on that. I thought I seen a bit of gilt on it there. I don't think it's a bloody gold coin. You can see the gilt just about. Very, very thin. So yeah, let's go for the button on that, I think. That's my favourite word, that, I think. Or 2 words, I think. Right, well, yeah. So, button. Right. Pop down my little baggy thing. This is my fine box, by the way, look. Goes in there, like that. Right. Now let's carry on and see what else there is. Now, just one more thing before I start. Right. Aaron said about his headphones kept dropping out. He never explained any more, but on the Garrett video about the headphones, you've got your on-off switch here. That should be at the sides where your detector is. In other words, if you're right-handed, that should be on your right here, that part. If you're left-handed, have it on the left-hand side. Right? Just a little tip. Apparently it just stops any signals dropping out. So whether he's had it on the opposite side, I don't know, but just a little tip for anyone else. Anyway, I'm not going to put them on just yet because I want to do a few tests and I want you to hear them and all that. So I don't bloody wear headphones anyway, I don't know how I got them. No, I'll get them because, you know, if you're close to a road and it's very noisy or, you know, anything like that, you're alright for that, right? In the old bag. In me boxy thing, Rob. Me boxy thing, right? Can't beat a white bag. Right, so this is the field. It's just being cut. But as I say, it's very quiet in here. I've had the odd thing, but not much, so let's carry on. Right, little roundish piece of lead. I'll keep that, I want to do a test anyway. But same shape as a coin and everything. But it was in the low 50s and a mid-tone. By the way, I'm in multi-frequency, I forgot to mention that, I think, or did I? Anyway, yeah, so it gave a medium tone, which normally on the Ace 400, something like that will probably come in a pretty decent tone, with it being like coin shaped. So, and the same with that button and all really, that was a little bit higher. So all I've got to do now is find a coin and compare the three. Easier said than done. Catch you in a bit. Right, I found one of these bloody things again, and they do me head in these, look. I haven't got a bloody clue what they are. I think they're to do with the war, Second World War. And probably, I should imagine, something to do with anti-aircraft batteries or whatever. Because we're in a valley here where we are, and about 20 miles away is Liverpool. And that was battered during the war, down by the docks and all that. So there was an array of anti-aircraft placements down this valley going towards Liverpool, and I find a lot of these, nothing to do with farm and all that, but I've never bothered bloody looking them up. So if anyone knows for definite what they are, they're like a white metal, they're not like an aluminium, just like a white metal. Right, there you go. Something to get your grey matter working. Catch you in a bit. Right, so I was just heading back for the brew, and got a good high tone. It's coming in. Hang on, let's move that out of the way. Oop, you have a look, if you can see. It's coming in nice 70s and hitting 80 now and again. As I say, I'm not sure. It's a new machine to me as well, so let's just have a quick nosy. Didn't even look how deep it was. About 6 inch it reckons. Well, I say it depends on the size. Now, that's given 9 in there, and a good signal as well, so. Now, is the two things, but I should have got, there's either two things in here. There was no iron buzz before I dug it, but now I'm getting an iron buzz and a worm. So, let's just have a look. Right, numbers are a bit jumpy, but right. So there somewhere. Get the old ones out. I'll have to have a better setup than the soup thing. It's a pain in the ass getting it off. Right. Right. It's in there. Oh, shut up. Hello. There's something round. But I don't think it's going to be a coin, but you never know. You see that? That green thing just there. Let's have a look. Stop messing about, Tommy. Come on. No, it's not a coin. I don't know what that is. It reminds me of something. It looks like a trades weight, but I don't think it is. Tell you what, get the old toothbrush on it and you can just have a look. I don't know. Definitely looks like a trades weight, but there's something in the middle. Either it's something in the middle or it's just marked. But usually you don't get that on the back of a trades weight, usually flat. So I don't think it is, but I haven't got a clue. It's fair weight now. Anyway, more investigation into that. But that was a good signal. And now where was that iron signal coming from? Unless there was iron attached to that. Yeah. See, that iron signal's gone now. Oh God, I'll just put a bloody thing away. Get the old baggy thing out, Rob. Right. Let's just see what it gives on its own. Perfect. Smack on 77, no iron. Was I hearing things, or did you hear the iron as well before, when it was in one clump? Hang on. There might have been something else. Hang on. Ah, strange this. Hang on. Throw it back down again. Now. Now coming in at the side of that, let's try that side. Can you hear the iron? Now why is it doing that? Over the top. Strange. That is strange. I know. Let's stick it on its edge. I'm sorry about this if I'm boring you, but we're all trying to figure this bloody machine out. Right, there it is on its edge. Let's see what it does. No? It's giving a lower signal, obviously, but no iron buzz. Turn it back on its side. Oh. Right. Anyway, I don't know. I haven't got a bloody clue on that, why I'm getting iron. Right, before I bore you too much, let's carry on, eh? I'll have to try other things with that, like a copper penny and stuff like that. Right, I'm thinking here while I'm leaving the camera running. Right, catch you in a bit. Right, someone asked me when I've done that video, when I was inside, not in prison, no, when I was in the house, and I said, that's for me harness. Someone said, what type of harness have you got? Well, I've got this attached to my jacket. You see it? It's a stretchy thing. It's just attached to my jacket by a loop. Just stitched it on. Right. And it's Velcro, show you now. So I can obviously adjust the length of it. Just fold it back over really quick. And hang on. There you go. All I've got to do is click it on there like so. And there's plenty of stretch. That's rubber anyway, so that gives a little bit of give as well. But it's dead light. You know, I mean the machine's light enough, but sometimes if you're out for a good while, you swing, and especially in heavy ground, long grass and all that, your arm gets a bit tired. And it just takes a bit of pressure off, and when you find something, you haven't got to put your detector down. I just throw this behind my back, my detector out the way when I'm digging. So anyway, there you go, I've explained what that is. Okay. Right, I've got a signal down there. I'm just having a fag break and a cup of tea. It was a faint signal at first, and I've been up and down here with the knocks, with the 400i, and it's coming in the 90s. I'm not getting overexcited. That's supposed to be the silver range, but calm down. So we'll have a look in a minute. Okay. Right, here's that signal I was talking about. This is how I left it. I just dug the clod out. And I've had a brew and a fag, so let's move the spade out the way. And I'll show you if I can. Now, it's going into the 90s one way. Yeah, it's a good high signal, but on the what am I talking about? On the 400, if you got in the 90s, it was usually deep pine. So and I'm not sure whether I just felt something then. Now it's changed its tone a bit now. I think it's going to be iron. Let's get the wand out. I'm going to have to bloody change this. Now, I'm getting a fairly big coverage, but that's about the strongest there. Excuse me. I bet you've never seen me dig so many bloody holes. Hang on. My detector decided to come down and have another look before I was ready. Hang on. I'm getting a signal in what I've just took out. Not a good signal. Right, I'm going to turn it off for a minute and come back. I've got a feeling it'll be iron though, so catch you in a minute. Right, that's what it was. Now I found little bits of this stuff, you know, about that big. That's a pain in the ass, because it gives a good signal. And I think it must be aluminium there. You can see just a bit of shine on it. So, high numbers could be aluminium or silver. Well, we know that anyway, don't we? Right. Right, let's carry on. Right. The battery's dropping down on this camera, so right. Aaron, South Coast Detect, and done a test, reactivity test on a bottle top. Right. I've got an old coin here. I don't even know what it is. Right. Probably a George halfpenny or something like that, or even a third, I don't know. No, probably a halfpenny. Right. So let's look at the reactivity on it. Right, I'm in relics, iron audio on, multi-frequency and sensitivity one from the top, right? Now, as Aaron said, he was getting it one way, the bottle top, and that was it, right? So there's the coin there, right next to the coil, right? And I'll swing pretty quick, right, there we go. Right, I can't swing any bloody quicker than that. Both ways, no problem. Right, so that's there. I say this camera might run out, so I might have to go on my phone if I find anything. Just show you one more thing. Right in front of the coil there, you can see it, right at the toe, a piece of coke. Right. Now we all know what they're bloody like on a lot of machines, right? But this should give an iron tone, right? Here we go. Right. Without a doubt, iron. Now if it was to go in all metal, right, we might have a different scenario, so let's have a look. Right, I'm in 0. Right, let's have a look now. No? Right, take the iron audio off, and it's still giving it. So you should be able to identify coke. Right, a little farty button. Just off the toe again there. Oh, don't know if you can see it. It's only a tiny thing, right at the end. Right. Coming in 63, 64. Friggin' hell, friggin' wrist is killing me swinging that fast. Right, so what else can we try? I know, there you go. A mucky ball, right at the toe there. Spot on 72. Right, I won't mess about too much now. I'll tell you what I will try. The coke with a coin, right, next to each other. Right, just before it runs out, the camera. Right, there they are, coke and coil, and coke and coin, right? Picking that coin up fine. Let's try this way. Still getting there. Now if you listen, hang on, let's just turn the iron volume up a bit for you. Right. Now you should hear the coke and the coil and the bloody hell and the coin. Right. Yeah. So that's pretty good, isn't it? Well, I think it is. I don't care what you bloody think. One way, just the coin. The other way, the coin and the coke. You can hear the coke. Right. I'm turning it off now because it's going to pop in a bit, this camera. Right. Catch you in a bit. Now I just remembered I had a massive big piece of coke in my bag. Can you see it? At the edge of the coil. And there's that coin again I had before. Right. Now one way, it picks up the coke, which you'd expect the bloody size of it. But if you get an iron signal like that, it's always best to, you know, just check it out. And I'll show you what I mean now. Right, no other signal there, just that big lump of coke. Let's move round. So, what do you reckon? You'd have to dig that, wouldn't you? Just to check it out. Well, I would anyway. Yeah, you would, wouldn't you? Anyway, that's it. I'm not doing no more testing at the moment because I'm going to concentrate and see if I can pick anything up. And as I say, this camera hasn't got much life, so I'll catch you in a bit. Right, I'm experimenting. I've got my phone here. Bleeding that one's doing, doesn't it? Looks like friggin' where's going with. Just experimenting because I thought, well, my battery runs out any time. I'll show you this in a minute. There's still a bit of life in the camera, so I'll show you what I've done. But look at that. A little pistol bob, but look at the sprig on there. I've never found one that well defined before. I thought it was a little bloody knob at first. Yeah, so anyway, the Apex, well, it is very much like the 400. Obviously you've got the multi-frequency, you've got the wireless earphones, you know, just a few extras and all that. And up to now, it's the same. That's all I'm going to say. It's the same. I won't make a verdict on it, obviously. This is the longest I've been out there. Come out at, I was on here at 7. It's 9:10 now, so I've done a few tests with it and stuff like that. So I say no verdict. I'll just, you know, a few more runs and all that, and just see how it is. But up to now, it's performing okay. That issue with the eye on the object I found, which I thought was a trade weight at first, I'm a bit worried about that. But on the tests I've done, reactivities and coin next to coke and all that, you know, it's alright, it's doing alright. Right, I'm not going to bother going on too long. I'm going to show you now on my camera what I've done here. And I'll catch you in a bit. I'll probably only do another half hour or so. Okay, I'll see you in a bit. Just get ready now. Right. I told you about putting a bootlace on my spade, on my spade, so I can hook my detector on it, so it doesn't fall off and get damaged. And look what else you can do with it, look. That's cool, isn't it? See the lace here. Alright, it's in a wallet. My phone's in a wallet. I always have it in a wallet. Just protected and that. But there's the boot lace round the back of it, and I just flip the wallet over that side, the back of the wallet, and there you go, sorted. Who's a clever lad then? I catch it in a bit. Right, been down that hole. Well, I haven't been down it, you know what I mean. That's 14, 15 inches deep. I'll show you now. I mean, look at that. So yeah, 15, maybe 16 inches deep. Good 83 single. And I thought, oh. And then I got halfway down and got a slight iron buzz. I thought, oh bloody hell, it's going to be a round piece of iron or something. Right? Anyway, here's what it is. The Romans didn't have casters, did they? Look. A bloody caster. But I thought, went over it again, no iron buzz. I thought, well, that's not iron. But look, you see the pin? So it must have been picking that pin up as well when I got so far down. Right. I found a button. And that's all. I say it's a quiet field, this. I'm just swinging around. I'm just going to the bottom of the field here. I don't usually do down this end. But and then I'm going to walk back up, right the way back up there, and I think that's it then. If I find anything good, I'll show you. If it's just, you know, stuff like that, casters or bloody whatever, I won't. What can I say? Well, I've talked about the apex. Right, so me sawn off pinpointer, just lock and load. It's been brilliant. Saved me getting down on my bloody knees and all that. Well, getting down's alright, getting up in it. So no, it's been brilliant. So saved me a lot of hassle and pain there. Right, so that's it. As I say, if I find a nice coin or something like that, I'll show you. But otherwise, that's it for the vid. Otherwise, it'll be about 3 hours long. This. Thanks for watching, everyone. Really appreciated. And if you enjoyed it, good. If you didn't, then watch bleeding something else. I don't care. Right, catch you in a bit. Or I should say, ta-ra for now.